The Lifetime Achievement Award was first created in 1992 to honor the pioneers of lifeguarding. It was created when the lifeguard community realized we were rapidly losing the giants of the greatest generation who, after returning from World War II, invented and refined our modern rescue and lifeguard service. It is presented by the City of Hermosa Beach and recognizes a career dedicated to improving public safety through leadership, mentorship, innovation, and physical excellence. Dick Douglas represents all these attributes and is a 28th Lifetime Achievement Award recipient.
My name's Dick Douglas, and I started lifeguarded in 1962. A great friend of mine, Tom Landis, had taken the test in '61, and he said, you know, you ought to go down there. They pay you to train. Here I am, 57 years later, still doing it. For me, lifeguarding has been the greatest job ever. The fact is that it's really become a part of who I am.
The biggest inspiration were the stories of the bigger-than-life people that he would tell stories of, whether they were chiefs or people that he worked with.
My dad was obviously the first one to take me in the ocean. He taught me how to swim, taught me how to surf, taught me how to body surf. I mean, was my first junior lifeguard instructor.
Since I've been a lifeguard, I've been doing my rechecks with him. And it's amazing how many years he keeps on saying, oh, this is the last one, but then we'll keep on going. And I know that he is proud to be still lifeguarding when his grandson Jake is now a lifeguard. And that's been a big year for us, having Jake come on board.
Dick is a terrific guy. He's capable of doing anything, extremely versatile. 12 years in charge of Los Angeles County Junior Lifeguard Program. And that's a very challenging assignment.
In '83, Ron and I, they asked if we would like to take over co-directorship of the Junior Lifeguard Program. We jumped at the chance, and for the next 12 years, we were involved in that. During that time, the program really grew. And it wasn't that we changed the program, we kind of built on what was there with that existing program. We kind of set down real strict qualifications for who could be instructors. We had them fill out applications, we did interviews, real life training experiences, evaluation system, and really wanted to make sure that young people that were in the junior lifeguard program were having the greatest experience possible. And talked a lot about keeping them active, keeping them moving. It was a lifeguard training program, not a day camp. And program, like I say, it grew from about 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. I can't even think of how many people we had. We were just trying to find a place for everybody finally at the end. It was a wonderful experience. It really was.
One thing that always comes to mind when I think of my grandpa is he's been announcing for as long as I can remember, specifically the Medal of Valor.
The Medal of Valor. When I first was up there, I kind of voiced my concern. I didn't think that the event matched the heroic deeds of the lifeguard. They just kind of had some piece of paper and looked at it and said, you know, oh, so-and-so did this. I said, you know, this needs to be better. Well, kind of as a result of my concerns, they said, well, if you think you can do better, go ahead. And so I said, okay, I will. And so in 1990, I started to MC the event. I started to do some research. I made sure that I talked to the individual and walked him through every inch.
He would need to embellish sometimes, tweaking the story just a little bit to make it just a little bit more scary, a little bit more gnarly, a little bit more courageous.
Who knows if they're half-truths or not?
So he would start all those stories with, it was a dark and stormy night.
Trying to be dramatic, I said, well, it was a dark and stormy night. You know, I know they tried to get rid of it, but I hung on tight.
He was my mom's boyfriend in high school, and they've been married since shortly after that. And I think that's probably the smartest thing he ever did. Full dedication to his family. Part of his dedication to things is his commitment to everything he gets into. He started running in the Manhattan Beach 10K run right when it first was introduced to Manhattan Beach in 1978 and has done every run since. He's in the peer group, people in every race, they call that.
I thought I was in shape, and I go over to his house on a Sunday night for dinner, and he tells me about how many miles he just ran and swam, and doing that when you're in your 70s is really not in the cards for your average grandpa.
Dick never stops moving. After a chaplain party, one time I went home really late. And kiddingly I said, see you tomorrow morning. So Sunday morning I hear a knock on the door and I went, shit, we're gonna go swim pier to pier.
God, he's one of the most impressive people I've ever met. He's caring, he's strong, he sets a great example.
One of the most supportive people I know. He's at every swim meet, every school event, any other important thing in our lives. He's really started my love of swimming and the ocean.
Of course, I look up to my grandpa. He's paved the way for my lifeguarding career, as well as the rest of my family's and a lot of other lifeguards, and there's no one else I can think of that's more deserving of this award.
Yeah, Dick, this is well-deserved. You've improved every facet of what you've been in, Junior Lifeguard Program, Surf Festival, and just to the general public because of your skills. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a well-deserved honor.
Congratulations, you deserve it.
Dick, it's an award well-earned.
Congratulations, Grandpa. I love you and I'm so proud of you.
Good job, Grandpa. Keep up the good work.
Congratulations, Grandpa. I'm really excited for you. I love you.
Congratulations. Since you're only 75, don't think that your lifetime achievement is at its end. You still have a lot of work to do. Hopefully I got the right age there. Is he really 75? Ethan, how old's Grandpa?
When you make a rescue and you save someone's life, you do that and it's just kind of part of the day. It just becomes part of you. And then to meet the unbelievable people who are just beyond imagination. Where else could you have an experience like that in your lifetime? And I've had so many. I'm blessed to be able to be part of this, to be selected for this and be associated with all these people who are just such unbelievable contributors to the lifeguarding experience is an honor. I find it unbelievable.